the
Hello, everybody. I
about
didn't
Orange.
realize the timer ran out. What's up, y'all?
Oh, the timer ran out. Let's go.
Woo.
We're chatting for a little bit before because we got a little bit of time. Still waiting for our peeps to show. Too many cuties. What's up, dude? How you doing? Thank you for the Sharky care package. I actually have liquid to drink right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, it's D&D time. Let's go.
It's crazy.
DND.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge.
Thank you for 4 months. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
I can one up you.
Brian 4
Can you
party
one-up him?
Brian 4
Subscribe
party
at tier
Brian
2,
4
do it.
Party Brian 4
15
party
months.
Brian 4 party Brian 4 party
Bestie, oh my
Brian
God.
4 party Brian 4 party Brian 4 party Brian
Hello?
4
Hello?
Party Brian, 4 party Brian, 4 party Brian, 4 party Brian, 4 party Brian.
4 party Brian 4 party Brian 4 party Brian 4 party
Zero.
Brian.
Hey
4
everybody, how
party
you guys
Brian,
doing?
4 party
Did you know
Brian,
that there's a
4
hype
party
train that's
Brian,
super
4
close? All I gotta
party
do is get
Brian,
biddies or
4
something right
party
now.
Brian 4 party.
It can't be me or Vid. I mean, it can be, I guess.
Yes, it
since we haven't
can.
used
Oh, wait, there it
bits.
is. Thanks for the
Let's
reset,
go!
brother.
Let's go.
Woo!
No, no, yeet, I'm literally just kidding.
No, you have to get a job right now.
Quickly.
Go steal money.
Go be part of corporate America fast.
Go eat the rich real quick.
All you gotta do is make money by eating these nuts.
You take all the
Steal
money.
rich.
That's not how that
How you
works,
doing,
Decode.
I hope everybody's
Steal
doing good,
a
by
vase.
the way. If I could, I would have.
Damn.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. I appreciate each and every one of you. It was literally
We
just a
must go
joke,
to
but I
Plan
appreciate the
B.
hype train. Indeed, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, bro.
So yeah, last week, everybody, if you remembered, we left off. We're not actually starting. I'm just explaining stuff. We left off with Chipper and her father, and hugging and embracing in front of the mom's grave, and then her spirit joining them for a family hug.
I'm gonna cry again. Ah! It's fine.
And today we venture forth for the other point of interest to try to find the dastardly alabaster.
Now, sing the berries and cream song.
Fuck that man.
Go for
Bastard.
it. Berries and
Literally.
cream, berries and cream.
Wait, wasn't that a town? The name
I'm
of
sorry, since
either a
fucking
town
when
or a
can we
person
redeem
in one
berries and cream? What the fuck was that?
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
It was on my head
It's
too,
a-
that's pretty great.
I saw hi Ari.
I love being able to position these Tangier redeems.
By the way,
Yes, I
redeem
saw the
the,
Chatic inspiration. Once we
Do
start here,
wanna
we'll go ahead
start
and do
it off?
it. Okay, yeah.
Oh my
we'll start
goodness,
now.
it's Nori.
It is.
Ari.
Go ahead and give us a Chatic inspiration roll.
I shall. Here
I'm
we
not
go.
even in roll 20,
Baby.
so
It
why
is
should
a
I
a
do that?
14.
Well,
Good
it's not.
deal.
It's not. It's not the 30 half.
Yeah,
Had
but
the
now
hour
we
yet.
can play a little bit, longer, right?
Duh.
Until the cliffhanger comes up early, and then you stop the game.
Last time it just hit perfectly. Last time it hit perfectly. 14, so that's a good wheel.
Goodwill. Goodwill.
All right, you guys will start with advantage today.
Let's go. Let me watch me forget to
Heck
use it
yeah.
again.
Same.
Alrighty, everybody. So, we will open up back on Chipper and her father embracing under the moonlight in front of their family member's grave. Chipper's father kind of sits up and wipes a tear from his eyes, holding Chipper's hand. And he goes, "Take as long as you need, kiddo. We'll go back when you're ready."
She'll probably. We're on a stump, right? Are we sitting on a stump?
Yes,
No,
you
you're
are sitting on
stumped.
a stump.
Yeah. She'll probably lean down and kneel at the grave and just look at the stone for a little while. And then she'll get back up, wipe herself off. I'm ready.
Liquor.
All right, and hand in
Stone
hand,
liquor! Bitch! Richard!
Liquor of stone.
he'll grab your hand and give you another hug, and he'll walk back to camp with you. And right around this time will be the other watch. So he will go in and he'll wake up Orange, and he'll wake up Rex. I'm sorry, he'll wake up Richard and Rex.
Richard and Rex.
Awesome.
and get you ready for your watch.
The graveyard
He
shift.
then hands Chipper his snake,
Well,
his plushy snake, and
Remember
offers
the
her
plushy
to
snake?
that's right. Okay.
The one that you didn't see, Richard.
Totally didn't see it.
offer her to stay in his room again, and show that he's moved her cot into there if she wants to.
Yeah, I'll sleep in there.
He'll then also tuck away for the first time in a long time, and actually get some sleep this evening.
Let's go.
Good.
So what do you talk about? What do you do on your watch?
Well, first I'm gonna remember to put myself on push to talk so everything gets picked up. There we
Speaking of
go.
everything being picked up, Gap was telling me how he was going through his YouTube shorts, and the "You've molested her soul" came up.
She molested her soul.
I still love that edit though.
I should make that a
It's a-
sound
that's a
for
good
stream.
Yeah.
That's good.
I sent that TikTok to my parents.
You actually. You what? You what?
Yeah,
I
What?
showed it to
my
parents
stepdad was
and
the one who got
some
me into
coworkers.
D&D. Yeah, my mom and stepdad play D&D.
All right, so what do you?
Oh, that's cool. Actually.
What do you do on your
Based.
watch?
I look over to you, Richard, and I say, have you gathered any more information about, I guess, Guinevere or anything?
No, not since the last time you asked me.
No, you're not
The only
late
thing
fire
we
night.
found is the book. We haven't really looked around for any sort of other sources of information. There hasn't really been time.
True that.
We've been very, very busy. Well, that does beg the question. What happened to make you so interested in her all of a sudden?
I guess you could say she reminds me of someone. I don't know who, but she just reminds me of someone.
You don't know who, huh?
No.
Axton, why? Have you tried seeing a mind healer about this sort of thing?
A what?
A mind healer. Someone who could probably jog your memory using
Like
magic
a
healing?
Therapist?
Kind of like a therapist. But more magic than talking. You seem to not remember quite a lot.
Go ahead and give me 2 perception checks real quick.
Yeah.
Yep. I already know my perception is going to be terrible.
22.
Oh wait, we have advantage.
Oh!
We have advantage. I'm going to use that. 11.
So the 22, you see in the distance, large shadows moving through. They don't seem interested in your camp or you.
I do have the dark vision up to 120 feet
Yeah.
now, so I can see at least that far.
They're obstructed. That's why they're kind of like
Gotcha.
silhouettes. But they're large enough to see
Gotcha.
over certain brush. You see fairly large creatures. Move past your camp. They don't seem particularly hostile. Nothing's moving towards you. It's pretty calm.
Ah. As long as there aren't any more large trees of the carnivorous variety.
That reminds me. I wonder what it tastes like.
You had it this morning for breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's right. But I meant like raw.
Probably not nearly as good, and you'd probably die.
Maybe.
Yes, but Guinevere reminds you of someone that you do not remember.
So tell me more about these mind healers.
I will go into a very long-winded explanation. Magics I know of that can modify the memory, or that can heal said modification to memory. There is actually a spell called Modify Memory. It's a decent
You
one.
don't happen to have that one, do you?
No, I do not. I could probably pick it up here or there, but that's normally for it's not for fixing memory, it's for changing memory. I cannot make you recall that which you had forgotten. I can only change what you know in the moment.
Hmm.
And only if I did have that spell, which I do not. I find it a bit tasteless.
Makes sense.
At this point, I will need one more perception check.
Okie doke.
Yep.
Natural 20 for a total of 26.
Holy shit.
A 2.
Bruh. A 2.
All the advantage wasted in the first half.
So, again, relatively quiet evening. You do notice a set of eyes staring at you about 120 feet out.
Do they look familiar?
Give me a history check.
Swear if this is a gizmo.
Or a death.
27.
They remind you of someone you've experienced in the past. They went by Shade.
Bother.
Do I notice
Eyes
anything
piercing
like,
and cold, staring straight into your eyes at this point, Richard. You feel a cold sensation run down your spine. You know he's not alone.
Do I notice like Richard like tensing up or anything like that?
Oh, I have definitely tensed up at this point.
You don't know where they are, but you know he's not alone.
Are we like still at the camp?
You are at
Oh.
camp.
Rex, be
Yeah.
very, very wary.
Do I need to have my sword ready right now? I can pull it
I
out.
would say keep it out. Just in case.
I take out the Dawnbreaker and I kind of like have it in my lap, like ready to go.
And as you turn your gaze back to the direction of Shade's eyes, they're gone. The rest of your watch is relatively uneventful, aside from a few birds of prey eating rodents.
Are any of these rodents near us?
No, you'd have to go into the forest.
Damn it.
At that point, day breaks.
Woo, a long rest.
Yep, everybody go ahead and take your long rest.
Let's go.
Yay! Long rest.
The first to awake is Licorice. Chipper, what's your passive perception?
My passive, 15.
I prepared everything fucking else today. Do you want to know what I didn't prepare?
What?
What?
My goddamn dice.
No, not again.
I prepped everything. And I didn't get my dice out.
-5
Oh,
to intelligence.
Fucking what? How? We're playing D&D. It's literally the single most important thing.
You pulled a Rex.
We play D&D.
Dino building power. It automatically went. I'll give it to you. It's nothing bad. You feel a little poke on your head. Less of a poke, more of pressure. It's your dad giving you a kiss on the forehead before leaving the room.
Should probably
And
start waking up.
he rubs his hands through your hair and lets you sleep some more as he goes outside to prep breakfast. Zero, are you awake at this point?
Yeah, I say so.
Okay, so you see him walk out of the room with his medicine satchel in hand, and he greets you as he sees you're awake. And he heads outside the tent. Do you do anything in your morning? You kind of just relax. It's probably
Yeah,
just
sure.
about dawn.
Yeah, and I just kind of just do stuff. I don't know.
I don't know if you wanted to do anything special this morning.
No,
The
right now I have
bomb
a
gun. To your bomb
I have
gun.
a popcorn kernel stuck in my teeth.
Yeah,
and
what are
it's
you doing
annoying.
with your bomb gun? You building
Sharpen
your
it.
bomb gun?
You duct tape a fucking
Oh my goodness.
dynamite stick. Yeah, that's definitely how it works.
Yeah,
I
then I
remember
would
that.
let Rex try it out.
Thank you for the bonks.
I guess I would scrap it and start from the beginning.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. I'll give you advantage on this one.
Then I would have like 2 advantages because this is my first roll.
Well, are you using the advantage that I gave you? Because you don't necessarily have to use it if I'm giving you advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so 10.
I will use my
Something is
Other-
wrong. Well, no, you can't apply both at this point.
You can't roll super advantage, unfortunately.
You know it's not right. You don't know why it's not right, but you know it's not right. Outside the tent, you see Licorice exit and begin to prepare what looks like a very interesting egg.
Can he offer you a nice egg in these trying times?
Egg, egg, egg.
I wanna do something really random. I hope it works.
When do you not do
But-
things that are random?
That is also true.
Tell me when
I want-
Rex does something not random.
When it involves Guinevere.
Whenever
Yeah,
it's
that's
normal. No, even then it's a little random. We weren't even expecting him to fiddle with some wood, so...
That's random with a purpose.
Very true.
But like still, is it normal?
Can't give it a head pat.
So I
Anyway,
want
what are you
to
doing?
search. I want to search the woods for some rodents, and bring them to Licorice and be like, "Can you put some of these in a little bit of everyone's?"
Okay, that's fine. I can't find. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Sweet. I was like, I can't find the key. Found it.
The chest will never open.
Yeah, literally. I was like, oh god, I'm never gonna find this fucking key ever again.
Not again.
So what are you doing, Rex? I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna look for some rodents near the entrance of the forest, and try to catch as many as possible, and be like, "Can we put these inside some of the eggs?"
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Investigate the woods.
For
Big
rats.
lizard man.
You are unable to find rats. You do stumble upon what you think is a rat's nest. Turns out it's just a carnivorous plant. I need a constitution saving throw from you.
Okay, that's fine.
And so Rex got eaten by a plant, never to be seen
It
again.
spits green goo on you, but nothing seems to happen. It's kind of just a sticky substance. And there's the cat paw trying to steal my lock.
I want
There's
to.
crimes.
You know what? There's a carnivorous plant here. How big is this carnivorous plant?
It is the size of a small stump.
I want to drag it to camp.
All right. Give me an athletics check. See if you can rip it out of the ground.
Every time, oh, I just see the confusion.
So yeah,
So good.
you're able to pretty well rip it out of the ground, roots and all. It lets out a very very loud shriek.
A mandragora.
I'm just gonna continue walking while it's shrieking.
No, just
Bring
once
it.
and then it's done.
And then dead.
I bring it to camp.
All right, yeah, you walk into camp with a stump. Richard, are you talking to Licorice before he comes back with Le Stump?
Yeah, I'd probably sit down, strike up some morning conversation.
All right, what are you saying to Licorice?
You look rather more well rested than the last time I saw you. Get a good night's sleep?
I had a very interesting talk with Chipper last night, and I finally feel at peace for once.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. You never told me about your home life. I know you said you were married, but who did you marry?
Jessica Rabbit.
Ha! No.
Basically.
Oh my goodness. I am. I know you said not to use like actual names in the Feywild.
Don't worry, we're safe in here.
Okay. Oh, I trust you. Just a caretaker of a library that I met on one of my father's business trips. She goes by the name Liana. And she's also a Herringon.
It's intelligence save. No, I'm kidding.
I trusted you, Licorice! I trusted you!
Go ahead. I'm so sorry. I had to. Adriana, you said?
Liana.
Liana,
L-I-A-N-A. L-I-A-N-A. Liana.
Oh, Liana. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I need to work on not saying all the time.
You're good. You're good.
I thought I got rid of that back in public speaking class, but no, it came back.
It's
You
coming
need to get
back.
rid of it right now.
How
Right
did you
now?
two
Like we're playing D&D
now.
right now? Right now?
Like right now. Like right now.
fucking damn it, you made me lose my train of thought. How did you two crazy kids meet?
Oh, it's nothing too special. It's just, I had recently turned, I believe 20 or 21 at the time. Father, tended to drag me along on his business trips every once in a while, just to see how things go, or at least to get me out of the house. I was quite a lot more introverted before I met my lovely wife.
I remember somebody I know that was introverted.
I don't know what this is, but
Was it Chipper?
it's
Or was it you?
hot.
It was me.
It was you.
He sits down in his chair, not introverted at all.
Yeah, I noticed. But, just a small library down in the common parts of Neverwinter. And I fell head over heels for her as soon as I saw her.
I guess it wasn't too hard, huh?
I made such a fool of myself, but it worked out.
It's also because you're pretty short. He kind of gives you a little shoulder tap. Get it? Head over heels.
Ah, I see. God damn it.
At this point, Rex, you will show up in camp with a stump, and he kind of stares at you, and he stares at Rex and goes, "Is he a vegetarian?"
Not in the slightest. What is that plant and why do you have it?
I went foraging for food for y'all.
That is not food.
Also, why
Is it-
would you forage?
I thought that'd be a good idea.
You were looking for rats, weren't you?
I was looking for rats.
He sees the goo on your face. Do you feel anything?
Not as far as I can tell.
Prestidigitation, away it goes.
Good job, Richard. That was acid.
I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I wish I was. I'm not.
Anyway, would you two mind going to get your compatriots? Dinner. Breakfast is almost ready.
What do you want me to do?
Right away.
Probably
will
put it back in the
probably-
forest.
We're not gonna cook them.
We're not going to cook them.
I go into
The tent.
tents.
Chipper, what are you doing?
I was about to say Chipper probably start like heading outside
Okay.
to where they are.
Richard, as you walk into the tent, you see a slightly eepy Chipper.
Morning, Richard.
Top of the morning, Chipper. Breakfast is almost ready, so get up and at 'em.
I'm ready. she goes
Axton, what do you
outside
do?
to dinner. Breakfast.
I kind of figured I was already outside.
Yeah, if you want to be outside, you're absolutely outside.
I'm still holding on to the stump. I'm not letting
You all walk outside to Licorice and Rex arguing about where he should put the stump. Can someone
I
please
believe
tell
it
him to
needs to be
put it
over here.
down?
Rex, drop.
I don't want to.
You already killed it, Rex.
You're not going to carry that around with you all day, are you?
No, but I'm trying to tell Licorice that we need to eat it.
It's not
Well, we have
edible.
breakfast.
It's highly toxic, actually.
Rex,
It
I
did-
know that you're quite the hardy young fellow, but we're not.
It's not meat, Rex. So why would you want to eat it?
That is plant.
Don't we all need a little extra fiber in our diets?
I'm literally making a giant tree monster.
That's true. We did.
Hold on,
We
I got
are
an
eating
idea.
a tree monster. Okay.
Hey, Rex,
Yeah.
I bet you can't drop kick that thing very far from here.
You can't drop kick it into the woods.
You know what? I'm hearing this challenge. I take this tree stump and I try to hurl it like a football into the woods.
Give me an athletics check. I'm gonna impose
Doesn't go very
disadvantage
far,
because you're
imagine.
hurling a tree stump.
You know what that reminds me of? That description
Is
as a
that
tree stump.
disadvantage?
That was
Yes.
disadvantage.
He
I
rolled two
two
19s.
God damn! And then what reminds you of what?
It reminds me of. Have any of you seen Quest for Camelot?
Yes, I love that movie.
The forest has all those living trees, and one of them is in fact a tree stump.
That
Yeah,
is the
that-
inspiration.
I'm so glad.
So you're able to throw it decently far into the woods. You hear what sounds like a loon go ah and fly away.
Well, that took
See,
care
I
of
told you
that.
I could be strong with it.
Good
He
job, Axton.
Sits down and says, "All right, everyone, dig in." It's
Let's
a fine
go.
feast. It's mostly egg, but it's got little slivers of the, kind of like an omelet almost, of the tree in it.
Mm,
Omelet.
I want an omelet now.
mm.
He says dig in, and I just freaking like put my face to the plate like I'm eating like a dog almost at that point.
Omelet.
Food's flying
Okay.
everywhere.
So
Sorry, roll dexterity.
yeah, right. Licorice kind of sits back and says, "So, any questions about today's trek?"
What precisely is that final destination we're supposed to be going to?
Well, there is a small man-made well. And you could probably guess why I want you to look into it.
It has something inside of it.
Because it's man-made.
Very good, Richard.
Because it's a well.
Well, there could be something in it, Richard.
Chipper, you are also correct. Not so much Rex.
Yeah.
But how well is this well made?
Oh my god.
I don't know. That's your job.
Wait, we getting paid?
No.
Yeah.
We already got paid.
Axton's ears pick up. Wait, we're getting paid. Yes, you're getting paid in a sense of adventure.
Getting paid with these nuts.
God damn
Rex,
it.
I would cut off your fucking nuts and stuff them down your throat.
Ooh, you could try.
I will say that you should be wary of the well water. As we've seen, you actually be trekking into the rot.
Oh.
It's in the rot itself. Got it.
Yes, I've prepared each of you, and he takes out a couple sets of boots for you. These boots, they're kind of like rain boots almost. And
Galoshes.
he says, "Yes, galoshes. Thank you. There are runes on the side of them. He calls them the Pure Heart Protection Boots.
Yeah.
And basically what it's going to give you is it's going to give you advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Ah, wonderful.
I put on some galoshes and I tell Richard, hey, can you make
So
these
wait,
look
+2.
like they have like a dragony shape to them, so like dragon wings and stuff.
Why?
That is not something I can do, actually. I do not know.
Why do you
il-
want that?
Style.
It gives +2, right? To deck saving?
You have advantage to Constitution saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Okay,
test
actually,
out
wait
the-
a minute. I can do that. You can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object for a surface for 1 hour, and that's prestidigitation.
Wow.
So yeah, I can give him some dragon wings, embroidered on there.
Yep, that's fine. You do so.
I guess we go test out these PHPBs.
Peanut butter and jelly, what now?
Hero
That's what I
Heart
was thinking.
Protection Boots.
Ah,
Ah!
Oh, nice.
nice.
Amazing.
Player's
PHP.
handbook. Player's handbook protective binding.
I'm showing off the boots that now have dragon wings. I'm like, aren't these cool? Aren't they great? Do these boots make my feet look big?
He,
Your feet
Licorice
were
leans
already
over
big.
to Chipper. Is he an adult?
That we know of.
You know, dragonborns become adults at age 15, so probably.
Fair enough.
No.
Let's keep
He's
an
a
eye
big
on
Rex,
him.
kid.
how old are you?
He doesn't know. He thinks he's 30.
Yeah. For a 30-year-old, he's really dumb. But it's okay.
He's definitely older than 15, I'd hope.
I think
Based on his
so.
stature, I'd say at least 25. I love how
That
this has
makes
become
sense.
Let's Study Rex.
It's so odd wearing
Everyone poke
footwear.
Rex.
Well, better than having your skin torn off, right?
That is more than fair. It's just gonna take
'Cause
some getting used to.
If
I'm
the
just wiggling
animals
my
are
large
affected
foot.
that way, I just don't want you to be affected that way.
So, Chipper will probably, as soon as she hears Licorice say that, she'll look at Gooey, and she'll probably hold Gooey out, be like, I don't want Gooey to get hurt.
Oh, he's a
will you
goo.
look
He's
after-
fine.
How will we know?
I've tested it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, some goos from the surrounding forest followed me in, and I guess because they don't have bones, nothing happened.
Oh.
In fact, some of them changed color, so be careful.
I don't
You
want
said
him
the-
to change color.
You said the galoshes give advantage on saving throws or just
Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, IT, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you.
Whoop whoop.
They give you advantage on Constitution saving throws, correct.
Okay, just wanted to clarify. Thank you.
Anything else for me?
No.
Nothing comes to mind.
All right. Well, I'll be
Not
here
really.
conducting some research. He walks
right.
over to Chipper, gives her a big hug. Be careful
I'll
out there,
give that
kiddo.
back. I will.
Hopefully we'll be back by nightfall.
All right. And he kind of salutes. And he goes back into his tent.
I take very large steps with these new boots on my large feet.
Like a dog
I-
wearing booties for the first time.
Yep.
I'm kinda,
Someone give me a
jumping
roll
up,
20,
looking at it.
please.
Alrighty. Who wants to go do it?
Whose turn is it now?
You got it, Richard.
No.
I'll do it. Okay.
Orange, let's go! Whoop whoop!
By the way, while
Bye.
Oh no. it's
random
the
mimic, let's
Edwin.
go.
No!
The boots are a mimic.
If it's not as
Uh,
cute as.
Your next check will be imposed with disadvantage.
So I still have my advantage.
You do.
I also.
So it'd
saw
be a
my
normal
advantage.
for you.
Let's go.
All right.
Ah, so that's
But,
why I don't use my advantage. Got it.
But I'm just basically gonna be jumping like in the air, landing in all the puddles, splashing everywhere, trying to be like, wow, these things really work. They're waterproof.
Anyway,
I never would have guessed.
you begin to trek through, and you see natural flora and fauna. And as you begin to get deeper and deeper, you reach the line that separates the Feywild from the rot a lot faster than you anticipated.
Ugh,
Can
this is not looking
I
good.
see? Can I guess if it's like spreading faster?
How would you like to do that?
Probably with a survival. Like last time we were here, that tree was not falling apart or something.
Or like just
Give
based on
me
the
a
amount we've
nature
traveled.
check. Take it at disadvantage.
Technically, he still has disadvantage, so he can.
He also has not used his advantage,
Very
but
true.
now he's
Um,
used his disadvantage.
Which is 13. You recognize that some of the veins on certain trees you've passed have been speckled black. And the trees near you are completely barren of leaves. You can surmise that it seems to have sped up, but you don't know by how much.
I let the group know that.
I want to take like a rock or like a tree or something, kind of like toss it into the rot to see how
Can we
quickly
talk
it
about how you
spreads.
went from a rock to a tree?
Yeah. What the heck?
Why a tree?
Because strong.
Yes, you can pick up a rock.
All right. I pick up a rock and skip it into the rock to see how quickly it.
The rock does nothing.
It seems normal to me, guys.
It's
So as
best we
long
don't
as you
touch
don't
it.
push us in.
Can I deduce from how far we've traveled and from camp how fast the rot has spread?
Give me a survival check.
All right.
I'll impose disadvantage.
I will use my advantage to make that a normal roll.
Okay.
Natural 20
Damn.
for a total of 22.
You see that it's probably traveled 100 more feet than it normally does.
In the past
24 hours.
25. We should make this quick.
Should
Agreed.
we
Fast
just
as
travel
possible.
into the rot now?
Allons-y, I guess. I'll take some steps into the rot.
As you step into the rot, it's almost as if you pass through a force field. The air is heavier. It is much warmer. And it has a rotting smell. Almost as if you are smelling carcasses of animals.
That happens, and my immediate instinct is to use prestidigitation to make the area smell nicer.
Nope, you do so.
Oh, okay, so that still works. Wonderful. Oh, some
As-
roses.
As I smell it, I'm gonna go. Reminds me of my old job.
What was your old job?
Mercenary.
Ah,
Oh.
As I
Is
smell
that
it, I'm
really
just like,
surprising?
it reminds me of rats.
everything reminds you of rats.
Apple reminds you of a rat.
Hey, those rat apples were good though.
Let's just get
Okay.
this over with so we can leave.
Chipper
The faster we
holding her
get this
nose.
done, the faster we can leave.
Yeah.
Give me a D100 roll,
Register.
please.
D100. Who
Do
wants
you
to roll
want
it?
me to?
Actually, I'll just
I
do
got
it.
it.
No, I'll just do it. It's fine.
Oh,
okay.
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 It makes more sense for me to do it anyway.
Bless you? Question mark?
Thank you. Was just a cough.
Pin. Oh, I pinned this already. Perfect. I am a genius. Simple.
So as you begin to travel through the rotten forest, you come across a small divot in the ground. You hear what sounds to be like flapping in the divot.
I walk around it.
I want to pick it up.
Mage hand.
Yeah,
How's
what
it
do
go?
you
It's a
mean pick a...
divot.
It's a hole in the ground.
Oh, so it's like gurgling? It's like gurgling?
Yeah, it sounds like flapping.
Oh. Do you think there's something down there, Richard?
There probably is, and we probably should not touch it
I want
or have anything to do with it.
Do you have something long enough to poke it in the hole?
Yeah, you have your sword.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think she would like that.
What about tree
Oh.
branches? Are there any tree branches over here?
There are plenty of dead
Wait.
trees around you, yes.
I'm gonna take a
They
tree
will
branch
fall.
and poke it into the hole.
I'm giving this hole like a good 10-foot berth.
So you have to rip it off a tree. Are you still doing it?
I am doing that.
So as you rip the tree branch off the tree,
Do I need
it
athletics? for it?
begins. Nope. It snaps off pretty easily. It begins to secrete ooze, a black goo, similar to that inside of the pond, the lake that you were at. I
wanna
need you to
walk
give me
up
a
and-
Constitution saving throw.
And it's gonna be normal because
You have a
disadvantage
disadvantage,
and,
correct?
like,
I want to
Normal.
walk up to it and take a sample of the.
You do not
stuff.
have enough sample flasks to get one. With a 7, you see Rex's eyes become bloodshot, but not with blood. It's black.
Not
Rex,
again.
Damn it,
you
not
fall to
again.
your knees and you vomit, and then you pass out.
I pick up Rex. I go.
Give me
pick
an
up
athletic
Rex.
check.
Can I help him?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Oh, gods above, why?
Yep, with the 27, you're able to pick him up.
Sweet.
Dead
should-
weight, almost as if he's comatose.
We
I
need to
should
set
be
him.
used to this by now.
We need to set him somewhere safe.
That's nowhere around.
We are
here.
not anywhere safe, and if we leave him, who knows what's going to happen?
All right, Rex. So we're
mean-
gonna go into your head real quick.
Blue.
You are in an empty hall, similar to that of Dawn's, except devoid of light.
So it's
Singed
kinda dark
carpeting,
looking.
broken windows, tattered floors. You hear footsteps
out.
coming near you.
I'm gonna yell out, Guinevere, is that you?
You hear a low, grumbly laugh. You could say I know Guinevere.
Who are you?
I go by many names. The bump in the night. The eyes in your closet. But, I prefer to be called Raphael.
Like the turtle? Or the turtle?
Oh my
That's
God.
not in the universe, so I will say you can't say that.
No, I'm saying like the turtle. So like,
Okay.
The turtle?
yeah.
He says no. But it's come to my attention that you're the chosen champion of the Blade of the Dawn.
And what of it?
I have a proposition for you. Have you ever
Well.
wanted more power?
Not really. I'm happy with the way I am.
I could give you unfathomable power. All it would cost you would be a deal.
Nah.
What? You haven't even heard the deal.
Yeah, but I have all the power I need.
Oh, you don't know that.
But how do you know that your power is what I need then?
Give me a persuasion check?
Ah!
Oh no.
His friends on the other side is not gonna like this.
I got friends on the other side. Oh my goodness.
You make a fair point, Dragonborn. But everyone knows that the darkness is more powerful than the light.
Yeah, but I got something more precious to me than light and darkness and the random bullshit.
And what would that be?
Well, think about it. When you look at the light, and you said you know of Guinevere. I mean, can you not say that you?
Yes, I'm
are
aware
happy
of my
enough with her?
sister.
I'd be like, see? Wait, sister?
Are you saying that you're interested in Gwen?
Are you saying that you're not interested in your sister?
Yes, I'm saying that I'm not interested in my sister.
I mean, he's technically a god. So
Sweet home Alabama.
You
Ta-da.
do realize you could never be with her.
But I'm always with her.
I could give you the power to challenge the gods and fight your way to her.
Why would I need to do that? That's too much work, too much effort.
How would you ever be with your beloved?
Well, I mean, I'm always with my beloved. I mean, and I pull out the sword, I'm like, see? I'm always with her.
As you pull out the blade, it is no longer the Dawn Breaker. It is a black blade with a purple hilt and red horns protruding from its guard. The ruby in the center is a dark blood crimson, and the center of the blade is black, fanning out at the top like an executioner's axe.
What did you do to the Dawnbreaker?
I did nothing. That's my blade.
Why am I holding your blade?
You're in my realm. She has no power here.
Throws a tantrum. I just bring her back! Bring her back!
Basically, I'm gonna. I actually want to do that. I'm like, you're gonna bring Dawn back right now, right now.
He sits
Right
and
now.
you see in his wake of smoke, a chair manifests. And what will you do about it?
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Oh, trust me. I can get much more angry than you could even fathom. Keep
I'm
a
going to.
open mind about our deal.
I'm just going to enter rage. Be like, bring Dawn back.
He says nothing.
All right, I'm gonna enter my rage, and I'm going to use the wild magic.
Okay. Let me roll for you. It's a D8, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1d8.
oh god, if his wild magic affects the outside.
It's gonna be interesting.
Okay. Your magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding. Until the end of rage, the weapon's type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown projectiles. Wait, it gains the light and thrown projectiles with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. The weapon
very much
leaves your
easier.
hand. The weapon reappears in your hand. It's a boomerang.
It's a light boomerang.
No, it's the same size, but it's a boomerang now. Like
But you can
could
throw it now.
and it'll come back.
I'm going to throw this sword at him like a boomerang.
You throw the blade, and it cuts through him, and in a smoky form, you see his eyes. Disappointing. And he evaporates. What are you guys doing at this point? He's still passed out.
We're probably still discussing what we should do with him.
I'm just carrying. I just kind of figure we carrying him and just.
Oh,
kind
we
of
could make a
go-
stretcher. That might
We
be a bit more.
could.
That might be a bit more easy on your back.
It's
Do we have
fine.
any big fabric?
If you're sure.
Yeah, I should be okay for now.
At this point, Rex, you will awake in a rage.
Oh my goodness, he's angry.
Having assumed that you are still fighting.
Okay, I'm going to be like, take this, take that, and I'm swinging the Dawnbreaker around. Wait, is it still Dawnbreaker or is it
Well, you
his
think
sword
it's
now?
his blade. They see it as Dawnbreaker.
I'm swinging the blade around, being like,
Whoa, 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 whoa! Rex, calm down!
It's us.
I'm going to be like, how do I put it? Like a blood rage state, so it's like I don't actually hear them
Oh, no,
say
you
it's
do.
us. Oh, I do.
Huh.
Yeah, you do. You realize at this point that you are no longer in his realm.
Shame, I was about to punch him in the nose.
After feeling the embrace of Gwen on your face, the warmth of her hand.
What happened? Where did you go? Again!
Well, he was still here.
Real quick, I want an athletics check from Axton to see if he's still holding on as he's flailing.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You both fell to the ground in his writhing state.
Rex, it's all right. You're fine.
And get off of me!
I kind of stand up slowly, and I'm like, oh, remind me not to get between family squabbles.
We'll remind you not to break a branch off of a tree in a strange magical forest.
And don't
How about
poke
that?
weird holes.
Family squabbles.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
What?
apparently Gwen has a brother.
What?
Yeah,
A
I met
brother?
him.
You what?
Yeah.
What did he
tried
say?
He tried to make me his champion instead, but I told him I wanted Gwen and only Gwen.
Well, good on
A
you for
simp.
keeping to your commitments. But what?
A simp.
A simp.
He
Chipper
is.
will say this.
What is this simp word you've brought into my
Gooey
fantasy
will give you
campaign?
a high five.
Yeah.
But yeah, I entered my rage to fight him.
Oh,
he
that's why
wanted
you're
me to do-
angry.
Yeah.
You didn't win, did you?
Actually, I threw the blade at him,
Did it hurt him?
and he just disappeared.
So you
Sadly, it
lost.
wasn't. Sadly, it wasn't Guinevere's blade, the Dawnbreaker. It was his blade.
Well, that's probably why it didn't hurt him.
Richard,
Yes.
at this point you remember. You read about someone named Raphael in the description of Guinevere's blade.
Oh, in the dawn of the firmament?
Mm-hmm. You don't know who he is, but you did read about somebody named Raphael.
At the time, I'm just gonna be like, his name was like Ravioli.
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 Raphael?
Stromboli. Yeah, that's it. Raphael.
He was mentioned in the dawn of the firmament, but there wasn't much information.
Well, I guess
I
now
didn't
we
think it
can put
important at the
brother.
time.
I wonder if he has something to do with this.
Considering he appeared to you after you broke off a tree branch in the rot. Maybe. Just maybe.
Oh, he also said something about wanting to basically start a war with the gods and kill them.
That's not good.
What?
Kratos. Kratos.
Yeah.
Well, we're not trying to fight gods. At least I hope
Basically,
not.
that's why I told him.
I hope we're not trying to fight gods. That would make things so much worse.
You probably
Well-
should bring this up to your sword lady who have Guinevere.
I can only
Next
do
time
that
you
during
talk
the
to-
long rest.
At that point, all of you see a large flash, and then a woman standing before you.
Is it Guinevere? I hope it's Guinevere.
It is
What?
Guinevere.
What? What?
Ah,
I
my
just-
eyes.
Hi, Gwen. Beautiful as ever. What brings you here?
Did you agree?
No. I
He has
told your
nothing to do
brother-
with your plight, but he is trying to usurp me as your champion.
Why would he do that?
Sibling rivalry?
I've sealed him away as his goal is to siphon the life forces of the mortal plane and destroy our father.
He wouldn't also happen to go by death, would he?
How did you know?
Lucky guess.
Our father has been the
Heroes
Grim
with this
Reaper for
man.
a long time.
He's kind of cool, but also kind of mean.
Yes, he's a very stern man, but very horny.
Yes, that did pop
Makes
up, yes.
sense.
You
we've
mustn't
had
give in to
interest.
him, Rex.
I told him the only thing I want is to be your champion.
She kind of caresses your cheek. As for the rest of you, I know this is not your fight, but can I have your word you will help him and protect him from the influences of this other being?
We'll
No.
try.
I'll do my best.
Did you say no?
Wow.
Accent.
I love
What
that.
different?
I imagine everybody's like, yes. And in the background, no.
So that's action
really-
for you.
Thank you, my friends. And she kind of disappears. And you are left with Rex.
Huh. Well, we can put that in for the history books.
Whatever happened to not touching anything in the Feywild? I thought it was an
That's right.
important thing.
That goes out the window with Rex, Richard. We already know.
I was really hoping it would stick this time.
Do you think that small pea brain would actually contain any of the
Damn.
information given?
Wow.
I mean, Chipper.
I'm sorry,
peas
Rex, but
ha-
it's true.
Peas have like folds in them. This is a smooth pea.
Peas are smooth. What the hell are you talking about, Exon?
As you begin to trek forward once again, a large group of rodent-looking skeletons run past you. One of which
I pick
stops
one up.
and sniffs you.
I want to pick it up.
Okay, animal handling, please.
Please do not try to eat that.
I want to slap his hand.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
No, Axton.
By the way, I got 21.
I did see. Okay. So as he goes to catch it, you cannot stop his hand from reaching down and having the squirrel crawl into his hand. Perception checks from everyone except Rex, please.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 20.
Oh, okay. 15. Brain.
So, all of you do see this. As soon as the squirrel steps into his hand, his skin begins to bubble.
Okay.
Rex? Drop it.
Put it down.
Drop it now. Drop it now. Right now.
Please.
I'm actually going to put it inside the bag of holding.
So as you begin to
No.
lift it up towards your face, you are going to take 41 points of damage as it burns through your hand.
Put it down now.
Put it down.
I kick his hand.
It falls through his hand onto the ground as you now have a hole in your hand.
Guys, there's a hole in my hand.
I open up one of my one of my potions of healing and shove it in his mouth.
All right. Go ahead and give him the healing. Is anyone doing anything about his gaping wound?
I will probably. I'm guessing Chipper will probably have like a little side cubby of like
Yeah,
wrapping.
your father gave you a medicine satchel.
Yes, so Chipper will probably.
Go ahead and
start
give me a
wrapping his
medicine check at
hand.
advantage.
Okay.
What was the potion of healing?
I believe it's 2d4 plus constitution.
No, it's 2d4 plus 4.
Oh, wouldn't he be rolling it since
That's
he's-
what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Isn't it plus Constitution? It might be 4. I
No,
might
it's
be wrong.
not. It's potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2, actually.
Yeah, he's right. I apologize.
I get 7 back. That's fine.
And
Yeah,
then
but I've got
Chipper,
nothing to
you
help
gave
you.
me a 24. So yes, you're able to wrap off his hand relatively well to patch the hole so he could still use things. But he very much does have a hole in his hand, so you're gonna have to tell your dad about it later.
Rex, please don't touch anything else until we get out of here. And until my dad can see your hand.
At this rate, you're gonna have no arms by the time we leave.
You're gonna be Swiss cheese. A Swiss cheese dragonborn. We don't
What?
want that.
What is Swiss? What is Switzerland?
It's a cheese, Richard.
Where
Yeah,
is
trust me.
Switzerland?
Jesus,
Having
delicious.
one,
Swiss
Fantasy-
cheese, Swiss
Ah, yes.
cheese does exist in D&D.
Ah, yes, Fantasy Switzerland, my favorite.
Yeah.
Chipper, are you
fantasy
saying that I'm
Switzerland.
gonna be delicious? Because
No, not to other creatures. You don't want to get eaten by other creatures.
I mean this in
or-
the nicest way possible. You are not delicious.
That is true.
I keep
Quite the
walking.
opposite.
You do eat rats.
true. But
Please don't touch the undead.
but can we kill the undead?
You can kill the undead. Don't touch it unless it's truly dead again. Hopefully.
Underneath you, you do end up feeling little rumbles as a small skeleton with large buck teeth pops out of the ground.
Me Turner?
Timmy Turner. It's Puxatawny Phil. He's
He
here to
begins
see what.
sniff around and then starts to run off into a bush.
He sees his shadow. He goes.
He saw a shadow. Winter's gonna
Anyone
stay
doing
for another
anything to
6
the
weeks.
rat?
No.
No.
I'll be like,
No.
look at me, Rex. Look at me. Don't. Just keep going. We're gonna keep walking, okay? We're gonna fight some stuff, all right? Whenever we get to the whale, you wanna fight stuff, right? And then she'll just like slowly start walking, and, like walking.
Give me an animal
Oh,
handling check.
okay.
Can I try to
Yeah.
resist this?
Yeah,
And
I'll give you intelligence at disadvantage.
Okay.
19, baby.
Intelligence at. Is that an intelligence saving throw at
No,
disadvantage?
just,
or-
Just
just
check.
intelligence.
You know, we
Not
can
the
make it.
rat.
We can make it a saving throw for you.
All right.
I swear to
This
Christ,
is to
I swear
fight your
Christ.
urge. Oh. So she's able to, like, with jingly keys to a baby, get you to follow
Come
her.
on. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Come on, let's go fight some stuff. Jingle,
With the
jingle, jingle.
promise of murder.
Murder.
Murder. Jonas.
So as you begin to walk forward, you then stumble upon the well. Despite everything around it, it is well crafted. It's almost as if it was brand new.
And I take a coin and drop it in the well.
Are you getting close?
Yes.
All right. So as you begin to step up to the well, a sense of dread and the smell of rotting humanoid flesh can be smelled. As you begin to walk forward, you look into the well, and think of it, head pat. A black, viscous, oil-resembling liquid is in the well. You flip your coin
still want-
in, and it bubbles and sinks.
Ew.
Guessing that wish will come
Chipper,
true.
at this point, Gooey is attempting to get out of your bag.
Gooey, what are you doing?
Before anything else happens, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, doke.
What, water? There's no water here.
He points over to the well.
I mean, we have rations. We have water skins, so...
Yeah, but Gooey doesn't. Or, well, I mean,
Wait,
water,
don't we
but,
still
like,
have the
into the well.
You're putting him in the
TDS
well?
sword?
You do have the TDS
Yeah.
well.
We do have the
Bring
TDS
him up.
stone, so yeah.
So you
We can
do
give
put him into
Gooey
the
water.
well.
Well, no, I don't put him into the well. I'll hold him out kind of towards the well.
Okay, Gooey's small tendril goes in and touches the well. And you can see the black goo, almost like a straw, coming up through his body and veins out inside of him.
Are you okay?
That doesn't look healthy.
Then Gooey falls asleep.
Oh no!
He looks unharmed, but he is sleeping.
Oh, Gooey's asleep now. She'll hold him and try to put him back in the bag slowly, just so he doesn't fall.
Yep, you're able to do so.
I'm going to, at this point, cast Detect Poison and Disease.
It is very poisonous.
Well, I still gotta cast it. I know that.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. You don't need to check, do you?
He doesn't need a check, no.
It's very
No.
poisonous.
Okay.
But as you know, Gooey doesn't care about poison.
Yeah, Gooey's resistant to poison?
Invulnerable.
Yeah, invulnerable.
So the water is poisonous.
Then I make Gooey go to sleep. But he says that there's water here?
And it made
That
my
doesn't
coin
make
bubble.
sense.
Do we need to go in the well?
What are
No.
passive
No.
perceptions?
Mine's a
16.
9.
My
Wow!
passive is 15.
Thank you, Chipper, for saying it after everyone. I can only understand one at a time. Okay, Richard, passive perception.
Both Axon's and my passive perceptions are 16.
Thank you, Rex.
9.
Okay, everyone except Rex, who would have known. You begin to hear what sounds like footsteps in the distance.
Does it sound familiar?
It sounds like trudging through. It sounds like. Give me a history check, Axton.
Oh, is there like a bucket or something attached to the
There
wall?
is a bucket attached. So it sounds like a group of people marching.
Oh no.
Guys.
That doesn't sound
something
good.
in-
Ghost!
Ghost.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry I'm late, guys.
You're all good.
It's all good.
Okay, welcome in.
So we hear this marching, but we don't see any marching.
You do
Yeah.
not see marching, but you hear it.
I think we need
I
to
am going to also cast See Invisibility, since I did prepare for this day. For the duration, I see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and I can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Got it. Anyone else doing anything, Chipper?
This lasts for an hour.
I'm going
I
to
really
do-
can't do anything.
I'm going to
Hopefully we learn ghost.
thaumaturgy.
What are you doing?
I'm at that.
I'm going to choose a point that is within my range that I can and create a minor wonder of supernatural power within range, right?
Okay.
I'm going to create an instantaneous sound that's going to originate from inside the well.
Okay.
And I am going to basically make it sound like dire wolves howling or something like that.
No sound escapes the well.
Huh.
Chipper, what are you doing?
I wanted to see if is the rope or bucket inside or is it up?
It is hanging above the well.
Okay. I want to do something stupid, but it's probably gonna be stupid. She's gonna try to like make the bucket go inside of the well.
Okay, so you
So-
do so.
They're gonna lower the bucket.
Yeah,
By the way, we're
lowering the
gonna say
bucket.
that this is our well. Just because it's very convenient and it works out.
Sweet.
So position yourselves however you'd be. I'd assume Chipper would be next to it as she is lowering the bucket.
I'd probably
Just
still
like
be like,
quickly, quickly.
It
lowering the
lands into the goo. It floats for a second and then slowly sinks down.
bucket. Okay. We got it in there. I don't know what's gonna be in there, but we're gonna try to get whatever goo is in here out and put it in a vial. Then Chipper will start raising it back up really fast.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I want to
Oh, no,
magic awareness.
but it's a 6.
I'm going to basically on the well. I'm going to check the presence of concentrated magic, and then I will know what school it comes from.
If there's a
It
school.
is not magical.
If there's... All right.
However, the well is magical.
Hey guys, the well is magical. What school of magic is it coming from?
Does it have a school of magic?
Yeah.
It would be conjuration.
It's conjuration, guys.
At this point, the footsteps sound like they're getting louder. Richard, you feel a shot of cold down your spine.
And I see nothing, right?
In the back of your head, you can see what is piercing yellow eyes, the same as you saw last night.
Oh dear. You might want to hurry up there.
I'm trying, Richard.
So slowly you're
struggling.
bringing this back up. Is anyone wanting to assist?
I will.
I'll help.
All right, Axton, you were the first to chime up, so you're going to help. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
The goo is just really heavy.
So 16, you begin to bring it up slower, or faster, faster.
Slower.
But it's still taking a little bit. And then over the horizon, you see peek a black figure emitting smoke and ash. And then peers over, 2 yellow piercing eyes.
I wish I was smarter to know what to do.
A
How far away is
large,
this?
toothy, disgusting grin. And in tow, 40 to 50 small children.
How far away is this?
About 100 feet.
Fuck, it's out of my range.
Richard, you know this smile. You know these eyes. It's not shade.
What do you see?
It's
What's going on, guys?
alabaster.
We need to go. We need to go now. We need to go now. It's him.
We
It's
need to
him
get
too.
the whatever's in the thing.
At this point, you get the ooze to the top of the well. And you're able to get a very healthy sample. And Alabaster
Nah,
stops
I was
his
just gonna
forces.
take the bucket
You can take the bucket. Where are you going to
take the
put the
bucket.
bucket?
in the holding.
How are you going to
Nah,
seal
what?
the bucket?
Oh, how do I seal the bucket?
Just put it in-
That's a
just
good
put-
question.
You have enough test tubes.
Wait, how heavy is the bucket?
Probably about 15, 20 pounds.
Darn it. Okay.
You have enough test tubes. Just
We don't
Put it
need
in
the
there.
entire bucket. Just
We might need the entire bucket.
we don't need the entire
What
bucket.
if the bucket
Richard.
is magical?
Wait,
At
We
this
have that
point,
empty
you
vial from the
hear a
potion, I feel like.
booming voice. Yes. You're the one I was told about. And I see you're with a pure heart. Tell me,
Hi,
how is your father?
me.
I'm thinking he's talking to you.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. I was like, me?
I was like, what about my father would be relevant in this situation?
I hear
was
that and I
like,
just go, I don't even know my father.
You don't know anything.
How's his injury?
she'll be
You don't need to
quiet.
answer that.
I'm not.
It's very rude to not speak
Well, you're
when
kinda
spoken
rude.
to.
You can't really
Did we get-
walking up?
did we get the stuff in a vial?
You do have the vial.
Okay,
How am I
uh,
rude, young pure heart?
Why do you have an army of children?
It's not an army. It's the next batch to be taken to tomorrow.
I whisper to the group, like trying to conceal it from the alabaster. I say, "Hey guys, should we just like charge them and try to like end them?"
Oh, young Rex, you can charge me all you want, but I think even you know that none of you are strong enough.
That's
And
what
are
your
you the
mom
one
said last
causing
night.
all this?
It is my design.
Why?
I want to charge them like really bad right now.
No, we run.
Why, oh why, would I want to save the poor souls of this realm from the bastardization of those in charge? You tell me, Miss Pureheart, why did you run away?
Because I was scared.
You don't think these children are scared?
Well, just because somebody's scared doesn't mean they can get over their fear.
He begins to step forward, and he gets close to you, Chipper. Would you like to see it?
Okay, this is.
I don't want to see anything you have to offer.
This is why your father is injured. You Purehearts are so close-minded.
Did you hurt my dad?
Hurt is such a harsh word. He moves over to Richard, and he grabs his head and he turns it. Branded. More like.
It's still hurting him.
You see, I know a lot more about you than you think. Axton, can you maybe talk some sense into your friends? I'd expect someone like you to be quite okay with going against an authority. And Rex,
Okay.
don't you want to know your past?
I'm going to basically ready the Dawnbreaker in a sign of just anger, like
Axton,
We need
what are
to
you
don't
doing?
want
leave.
to be part of anything.
I want to crouch down to Richard and go, "You have the teleportation spell ready."
Takes a minute to cast.
Don't worry,
Give us a
Axton.
minute.
Teleportation's not needed.
I wasn't gonna do that anyway. What I want to do is actually I wanted to cast
No,
Locate
I know you
Creature.
weren't going to, but he's saying he can hear him.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I do want to, however, cast Locate Creature, and see if this is actually Alabaster. Because
Okay, what's
describe
the
or
wording?
describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the creature's location as long as that creature's within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction is. I want to see if this is actually Alabaster.
Okay. It's not.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I've had a feeling for a long time.
You're very clever, Richard. Shades told me a lot about you.
So he survived.
Survived is not the word that I would use. Is alive? Yes. But you sufficiently crippled my forces. I can't forgive you for that.
I wouldn't expect you to.
I have a message
Yorick.
for Licorice. Did you say Yorick?
I did.
How do you know that name?
I did a little bit of digging.
If you're thinking that that is me, you're wrong.
You're not Alabaster.
That's correct.
Then what
Oh
are
my
you?
goodness, Fakito, thank you so much for that raid. We're in a really intense moment. Orange, give her a shout out, please. We'll get to
Oh
you
my
in a
goodness.
second here. Super intense moment. Alabaster turns to you and he looks you straight in the eye and he says, I'm merely just a projection. Now, I know you can't kill me, but even I am not stupid enough to go against 5 people.
But are you stupid enough to go against 6?
He's not good with basic math.
No, he's
No, you're not good with basic math.
just like that.
Rex, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Oh man. Oh,
Your mouth is sealed shut.
Technically, I'm not wrong, though.
You can't.
Hallelujah.
You can't open your mouth. It is not sewn closed. You still have an opening, but you cannot physically or mentally open your mouth. And as for you, Ghost,
yes.
I've seen what you did attacking the Pure Heart's little creature.
Which
You
ones?
can't possibly care about these people, can you? Join me, and I can give you unfathomable power.
Tempted, but I'm not after power.
Unfortunate. Chipper, he'll grab you by your throat. And he'll lift you up. I'm going to send a message to Licorice he cannot ignore.
And I use
Okay,
I
action
wanna-
first.
Okay.
I want to turn my arm into a great sword and immediately slash his arm that's holding Chipper.
All right, and Richard?
I was gonna cast a spell magic.
Okay.
On the projection.
So as you get ready, he's going to finish his line, and then we'll do your thing.
Oh, I was gonna say before they did anything. I was gonna say.
Go ahead. What are you doing?
I just want to say, tell him yourself.
You could feel his hand grip around your throat tighter. I'm going to show him that sending his lackeys to do his dirty work is not appreciated. Go ahead and roll to hit, please, and then Dispel Magic will not work.
A greatsword does 2d8 damage.
Yep, go ahead and roll to hit him, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my normal sword because I don't have a greatsword in my inventory.
That's fine. You know the damage, so just it'll add your what we said, dexterity, whatever your best stat for attacking is.
Strength.
Can I use my sacred
I use
flame?
my
on-
inspiration.
That does not hit.
I'm going to use my sacred flame on him.
What's the save for Sacred Flame?
It is a dexterity save of 14.
He passes. At this point, you guys feel an intense heat. Not emitting from Alabaster, not emitting from the well, emitting from Gooey's satchel.
Oh.
A fiery tendril flies out of the bag and grips Alabaster's clone on the throat and snaps his neck. And it dissipates along with the child army.
Fucking Gooey for the win!
Let's go.
As Gooey pops out and onto your shoulder, you can see Gooey is engulfed in flames. It then turns off and you have normal Gooey back.
Gooey!
He's kind of hugging onto your shoulder.
You saved me!
Richard, you have detect magic, right?
Not currently prepared, so it has to be as a ritual.
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Okie dokie.
I have something similar.
What is it?
He has his magic awareness thing they can use for like
the
6
magic
seconds.
So he is magical. He doesn't have a school of magic. So with the Arcana
27.
check, Gooey's changed. He has a ball of magic at a center of mass.
Oh my god!
Can I react?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look at Chipper and Gooey like bitch shocked. I'm like, Chipper, what the fuck? You carry that thing everywhere we go, and this is the first time it does anything?
How dare you? Gooey does things.
Never anything like that. When did you
Well,
teach him
yeah,
that?
it's just happened.
Give
It
me
just
a dex
happened.
saving throw, Ghost.
Dex saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit slap, gooey
As if I
bitch.
Ghost, I wouldn't if I were you. I mean, you did stab him earlier.
Okay, you passed, but all of a sudden you feel a wall of force. He casts Thunder Wave and attempts to push you away from Chipper.
Hey.
You are
Only I
going
push
to
people here.
take.
I'm not gonna say anything. Except a Ghost.
What's
I'm
up?
not gonna say anything. No, I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna say anything.
No worries.
I'm assuming Richard knows what's going on.
I know what would happen if you read your character sheet.
Character sheet.
You're gonna take 4 damage force
Worth it.
Oh, say it's because he's a rogue.
as uncanny, right?
Not that. The other
Sure.
thing that has specifically to do with dexterity saving throws.
Advantage?
No. Evasion. If a rogue succeeds a dexterity saving throw, they take no damage when they would take
Got it.
half.
So you'll take no damage. You're fine.
I'm honest. I was looking for anything to do with my demon half up. I didn't see
You're an
anything there.
ASMR, yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna get into that. I'm aware.
ASMR.
No, I was looking for it because when I came in, you guys talking about
ASMR,
magic.
same thing.
So ASMR win.
My goodness.
Oh my god.
Gooey,
Isn't this an ASMR?
you see Gooey,
Kinda, yeah.
as he does it, his mouth was open, and then he closes his mouth, and he begins to cuddle up against Chipper's neck again.
I look at Gooey and I go, dude, that was awesome. Give me some high goo.
Give me a
Jeez.
dexterity saving throw.
So, just out of curiosity, how long have we had Gooey with the group?
Since
like
session
Ever?
3.
3 weeks? I think it's been like 2.5 weeks at this point.
No, it's been since
It's
session
been-
3, so it's
Well,
been
yeah,
close
yeah.
to the entire time. He gives you a high five, and not knowing his own straight, you fall prone.
Good.
And at
talk.
this
Oh,
point,
wait.
the effect of alabaster wears off, and you could speak again.
Nice one, Gooey.
He crawls back into your
I'm
bag, and
not-
he goes back to sleep. Axton, what are you doing?
I am not carrying your ass again. I talked to Rex.
No need.
Look,
I
we discuss Gooey later. We got to get out of here.
Chipper.
Richard, surely you, a gentleman
Yes.
of
I'll wait
knowledge,
till-
wants to know more about this.
Go ahead, Rex. Richard.
Wait, am I responding to him?
To Ghost,
Is that what's
yes.
going- Okay. What did he ask?
Do you
I
know
said
more
surely-
about what's going on with Gooey?
I said surely he'd want to know more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, later! When we're not in nearly as much mortal peril.
Chipper, he's not holding your throat anymore, but you swear you can feel his hand. You are not damaged. It is more of a mental fear.
Can I
We love
look over
PTSD.
Chipper?
Can you what?
Can I look over Chipper since he did have
Medicine
his hand
check.
around? Wait, hold on. When did I get? I somehow have medicine highlighted. Like I know.
It's a
medicine.
proficient.
Ooh.
You're proficient? Might have been a
Yeah,
level
like
up
I-
thing.
It could have been a level up thing. So with the 23, you notice that she has indents of his hand, kind of like a scar almost, but not, you know what I mean, right? Like signs of strangulation kind of thing.
Oh, like
She's
the
not
red
hurt,
print.
but you can see where his hand was.
Chipper, I could see where he had your hand, his hand around your throat.
Just
Good
feel-
news is I don't see another hand.
It's a mark. It's not actually like a physical indentation.
It's an
but
indent in
yeah,
your
it's,
skin.
Yeah, it's not like you could see it. You can't feel it.
Well, I can't see it because.
It's like when you wake
But
up
also, you
and-
can't look at your neck.
Yeah, I can't look at my neck.
But I'm saying because you felt your neck, so like you could see
Yeah.
it, you can't feel it, type thing.
Yeah, she'll probably just be feeling her neck a little bit freaked out.
I'm gonna hold
I
out the
would
Dawnbreaker so she can kind of see her reflection in the Dawnbreaker.
To quote Finn the Human, every bruise you get is a hickey from the universe.
Oh my
Why?
god.
What are we doing, folks? At this point, it's probably about
leaving.
mid-afternoon.
Let's
Taking this
go.
Samples
Do you
and
think we
fucking
need-
leave.
Do you think we need
Teleport?
anything else?
I think we have enough.
Yeah.
Wait, we've been here already, so that means that we can just teleport here next time, right?
That's not how that works.
I want to carry this bucket with us.
You
No!
can take the
I'm
bucket
bringing
if you
the
want.
bucket!
You can't take the bucket if
You're
you
not
want.
carrying the bucket. My mage hand will carry the bucket.
But it's 15 pounds.
That's right. Exactly. I was trying to trick you.
You
know what?
I know
I
how to
will put-
count.
I will carry the bucket for Chipper.
No!
Can we just not take the bucket?
Can I just take the bucket?
Why do we need the bucket?
Because I want
Just
the
let Pepper
bucket.
take the bucket. Don't let
Gooey,
Rex-
hearing the argument, will crawl on top of the bucket and create like a saran wrap situation on it.
See, Gooey figured it out. I'll hold the bucket up. Look at this. Now it's safe, Richard.
Richard, you hear him go. Chipper, you hear him go.
you know.
We still don't need it.
I'm carrying it.
Fine.
I'm done.
All right.
I just started walking.
I'll also begin to follow.
Richard,
If that
as
bucket causes
everybody
us problems,
else-
don't say I didn't tell you.
As everybody
It'll
else
be fine.
begins to walk away, you hear a chilling voice come over your ears. Very interesting.
I look around.
There's no one there.
I'll continue on.
As you guys begin to walk back, you do eventually make it back to camp, right around dusk. And your dad walks out to see Gooey on the bucket, and then you see what he was holding was a tray of beakers. He drops it, and
I
it
gotta
crashes to
get
the
it.
ground. And he rushes to you. What happened?
Alabaster happened.
Well,
What?
fake alabaster.
No, it was alabaster. It was a protection of him.
Oh,
He's here?
fake alabaster.
He's here, but not here. I don't know where he is, but he wasn't physically there.
He
And
tilts Chipper's head up. What were you gonna say, Axton?
and worse, the decay is spreading faster.
Did he hurt you?
And then I'm
Well,
gonna add in Raphael's also here.
Raphael.
Oh.
Who's Raphael?
Right, not everyone will know who Raphael is. Raphael is a brother god to Guinevere, the Rex's sword patron.
I'm going to be honest. I am more worried about what happened to my daughter, so if you could hold that thought.
As you should be.
What happened?
well, I was almost strangled, but, hear me out. Gooey now has cool powers.
From the bucket, Gooey lifts his tendrils and they catch fire and he starts wiggling them.
Look at that! Look at it!
Yes,
Dad,
the,
look!
yes, the ooze gained a magic core.
It's dope!
How?
It drank from the well.
You let it drink?
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to experiment on Gooey.
No, don't hurt him.
I won't hurt him.
Okay. As long as Gooey's okay with it.
What triggered this?
Yeah, maybe the choking might have, but he did go to sleep.
He looks at Gooey. You protected my daughter. Gooey goes, and he is, all right, you can stay.
Let's go!
Did he do anything to the rest of you?
No.
I start going into what happened inside my head with Raphael.
He looks at you, Rex. Later. I'm
Actually,
interested in
We
what
are
happened
all
with
physically
Alabaster.
fine.
Actually, I may, if I may say something.
Absolutely.
So Rex broke a tree branch and talked to Raphael.
Of course he broke a tree branch. Why would he not break a tree branch? What was the first rule, Rex?
But it was for a good cause.
which
it was not.
To
Well,
poke
then
him this
poke-
hole
What was
to
the
see what
first
was actually
rule,
down there.
Rex?
Only break things if necessary.
Very good.
Which
Dinner's
it
ready.
was.
Richard, Chipper, you're with me.
All right.
She'll carry the
Okay.
bucket. Really
What were you saying,
gladly.
Axton?
Since Rex broke the tree branch and talked to Raphael, wouldn't Gooey also have talked to Raphael?
But
No.
Because
I don't
it's
know.
you made the Zeus a warlock, didn't you? Oh no.
My baby's strong as fuck.
Pact of the Fiend, let's
That's a very
go.
good thought, Zero. Maybe we'll explore that later. So he pulls you into the tent, and he sits down on the bed, and you are standing near him. And he goes, "What did he say?"
He tried to convince us not to go any further,
Yeah,
with various reasons.
Did he say anything about me?
he did. He wanted me to give you a message.
Actually, he was going to make her an example. Then Gooey stepped in.
And that too.
The glass in his hand shatters as he grips it too hard, and blood begins to pool out of his hand.
Chipper will start like wrapping his hand and cleaning it and stuff. Dad, I'm fine. It's okay.
We're running out of time. And I will not have him touch you again.
He won't.
Looking in his eyes, you can see a sense of anger that you have not seen since you were a kid.
She'll cup his face gently.
I can't lose you like I lost her.
And I promised you you wouldn't.
She wasn't sick. He kind of looks at you, and you see tears in his eyes. She was his first example.
He killed her?
I'm not letting him take you like he took her.
I won't let that happen.
He stands up from the bed and brushes himself off, and he kind of looks at his hand and he goes, "When did you learn to be such a good nurse?"
I did pick up a few things whenever I was in the circus.
He opens he opens up his wardrobe, and you see a set of armor, as well as a satchel that has what looks to be flasks with corks in them. Richard?
Do I know what this is?
Yes?
You've not seen this before, actually.
Oh.
Yes?
He spoke to you
He did.
in your head, didn't he?
I squint. How did you know?
We're going to use that connection against him. We're
And
gonna
how
fight
exactly
him.
are we going to do that?
You're a magical adept. We're going to focus we're going to channel both of our magical energies, and we're going to reach out to him. Kind of a reverse sending.
Oh.
We're going after him tomorrow.
Point his location.
Don't you think that's too soon?
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Chipper, you see, and both of you actually see this. You don't need to check or anything. You can see the veins on his arm begin to pump, and the black colored substance begins to travel down his hand. But he doesn't flinch or anything at it this time, and he doesn't reach for his satchel.
Maybe he's right, Richard. We can't have this keep going on.
I will not have him hurt you. Any of you. He kind of shuts the doors and he sits on the bed and he injects himself in the arm, and it recedes. I'm sorry.
For what?
I never wanted to put you in this situation.
You didn't. We all did this for a greater purpose. To figure out what's going on.
He
To
puts
you-
his hand on your shoulder. Continue.
To you, the forest, and possibly anyone that this bastard gets into contact with.
We're going to show him what the Pure Heart Clan can do.
Exactly.
He kind of
We'll
reaches
do it
out to
as
you,
soon
Richard.
as possible.
You in?
Oh. There's no talking you out of this, is there?
If
Nope.
there was, you could have done it already.
Yes, but as I've noticed with my travels with your daughter, you lot are very, very stubborn.
To a T. Come on, Rabbit Man. Let's discuss the plan.
I got
All
a
right.
bucket, I got a bucket.
You didn't need the entire bucket.
I needed the bucket!
As you guys are arguing, Gooey kind of slides in, still on the bucket, like sliding it across the ground.
We got a bucket, we got a bucket.
Your dad picks up the bucket and begins to skip out with you with it, singing, "We got a bucket, we got a bucket."
We got a bucket.
What's up, Axton?
As they skip out of the tent, can I go? We still have a hole in Rex's hand.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
that's right, that
what?
happened. Yes, he decided it was a good idea to pick up an undead rodent.
He turns his head and slams on the desk. Rex, rule 1.
This was
Yeah, this
after the branch.
This was
Yeah.
after.
He did it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see your
I tried to
hand.
stop him.
Rex, what do you do?
Pico?
Code?
I'm here.
Oh,
Check, check.
You're being spoken to.
Yeah, I said I show him my hand.
As he takes a look, he goes, "They really did a number, huh? What was it?"
What's up?
it was a squirrel.
Squirrel, I
Squirrel.
think.
Undead squirrel.
You picked up the bone entity, okay. He kind of looks at you and he takes off his glove and he slaps you across the face. What's rule number 1?
Touch things only when necessary.
Slaps you again mid-sentence. What's rule number 1?
Touch things.
Slaps you one more time. Richard, what's rule number 1?
Don't touch things
Thank
in the
you.
haywire.
Now, what's rule number 1?
Things no touch.
Thank you. He kind of takes a thing out of his bag and he stabs it into your arm and he injects it. And you feel very intense burning sensation as the skin in your hand begins to cover up your wound and scab over. Don't touch it. And he kind of takes his ungloved hand and taps your face. All right, who's hungry?
I
I'm going to touch my hand because he just said don't touch it.
Do you try to be sneaky about it?
Yes.
All right, give me a stealth check, please.
Ah, man.
Yep, you fail. Mage hand slaps you across the face.
am.
Don't touch it.
Can I
What's
wrap it
gonna
back
happen
up?
if I touch it?
He actually motions for Chipper to wrap it up.
I'll wrap it back up.
I thought you said
says
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I'm gonna
Wrap
take
it up.
Richard, fold him like a
like a cotton
rag.
ball and shove it in the wound.
Yeah. No.
As he
Just
To make a
prepares
beehive
dinner,
around that hand.
as he prepares dinner, what would you guys like to do?
Ooh. I think Chipper will try to test out Gooey's new power.
Anybody else joining her for this?
Is this technically a long rest time period or no?
No.
No.
Okay. So I can't talk to Guinevere. Okay.
No.
I want to go up to Richard, not Richard's, Chipper's dad. I want to talk to Licorice.
Okay. What would
And
you like
I
to
will
say to him?
go.
And what are you doing, Richard?
I will go to make sure she doesn't burn down the forest with Gooey.
Ghost
go
and
with Axton.
Rex. What are you going with Axton? Okay. Ghost, what are you doing?
Where are we exactly?
You were in the
We're
Feywild.
in the fate.
Damn.
We're at camp.
Where did you think we were?
I was kind of hoping, maybe somewhat close to the manor.
Oh no, not at all.
No, we
Yeah.
are nowhere near that.
Civilization? Nuh-uh.
We're nowhere near that.
What's everyone else doing so far again? Just to recap.
I'm gonna test out Gooey's new power.
And I'm gonna make
Axton-
sure that she doesn't burn down the forest.
Yeah, Axton's gonna talk to my dad.
I'm going with
Agree
Axton.
with Goofy.
Your dad's pretty knowledgeable. I must stay and talk to your dad as well.
Sorry, I'm gonna need you to repeat that. I got texted.
It's okay.
I'm gonna stay and talk to Chipper's dad.
Okay. So Axton, what do you say to Chipper's dad?
When I get up to him, I want to ask him, is there a way that I could, can you teach me how to be smarter? Because I don't feel like I'm being able to help out enough with all this knowledge stuff.
You want me to teach you things?
Yes.
I
I
mean,
want to
sure.
learn. I want to.
But
I know this is weird.
Go ahead.
I know this is weird, but it's like I don't feel like I'm pulling my weight enough here.
I mean,
I
I will
wanna
have
help
to
out
wait
as
till
best I
after we're out of the Feywild, but I suppose I can give you a crash course in a few things.
Yeah, sounds good. I just want to help out as best I can.
I never thought you'd ask for schooling. You seem
I'm not
kind of
afraid
like
to ask.
more of Bonbon's type.
I mean, why not both? Learn and sling and gunsling.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm more than happy. What are the other two doing?
I'm going to ask him if I'm gonna be like, so Richard was talking to me about this thing called magic therapy. Are you familiar with
A
it?
mind healer?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you asking if
Do you
I
know
can
of
do
any-
it?
Yes.
No, I cannot. But I know a pretty good therapist.
Regular therapist or mind therapist?
Regular
Please tell me it's
therapist.
Bonbon.
Bonbon's wife is a very good doctor.
Bonbon's married. Let's go.
This is why we love Bonbon.
Is that what you're wanting to do?
I mainly want to, I guess, be able to recall something that happened in a past life.
Got it. He writes down a name on a piece of paper and hands it to you. You're going to talk to her after we're done.
Okay.
And yeah, she's going to give you some intense therapy.
We're in tent. We're in the tent.
Ha!
And how about you, Ghost? Why? What brings you my way?
To Shark Jesus, I have a question for you. I want to put in DMs.
Okay.
How secretive.
Well, if it
Ready.
works the way I want it to, it'll be important later. I want to run it by Shark Jesus so I don't derail some rules.
Well, he's doing that. I'm gonna go check on my laundry. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
All right.
Okay. I'm not gonna go ahead yet, Shark Jesus.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm gonna pull out a book and look at Chipper's dad. Like, I got some questions I want to ask in terms of research.
Okay.
And I don't know if you want to do that now, or
Yeah, we can do it now.
what kind of interesting creatures do you find in the Fae? And have you used anything that you've learned against them in terms of like enhancing your own equipment?
At the request of my late wife, I leave them alone and I just observe. Now, that being said, if they're already dead, I tend to use them for different tonics and potions. Nothing that could be harmful to them, but
Have you ever dealt with unnecessary side effects?
plenty. For 1 week, I wasn't able to taste the color blue.
Taste. Okay.
Anything that was blue, just couldn't taste it. I've had constipation, incontinence. 1 week I was a woman, which was very interesting. But yeah, no.
You're not my dad.
That threw me off real bad.
My dad is my mom.
My dad is my mom.
Had a missed doubtfire moment there, I see. Anything in your research that you've come across that has been more of a long benefit than anything else?
No. The longest term effect I've had, and he lifts his arm, has been caused by alabaster. But I did find the extract of a tree that can keep it at bay.
What does the extract do exactly? Besides obviously keeping
I
it at bay,
do
like,
not know. All I know is it stops it from hurting.
Interesting. I'll continue writing all these details down and like quick notes for myself.
Oh, absolutely. Anything else you'd like to ask him?
You're a pretty knowledgeable man.
I'd
Have you ever
like to think
seen
so. And he
any-
kind of grabs his shirt and does the whole, smug adjustment.
You ever seen any equipment in your travels that doesn't seem as it's supposed to? Preferably with, let's say, for example, fire by chance?
I mean, I've seen my share of magical items, if that's what you're asking.
Non-magical, out of curiosity.
Like an invention?
Yes.
I've made a few.
Are you making a flamethrower?
No, but it's something that I was planning on using as a bluff for later. Just gonna write this down as ideas, not anything that I'm gonna dive into just yet.
I've made a few in my time.
Interesting.
Like a comb knife. It's more for cheeses, but
Any tool that you make is very useful. I found a book a while back that has some interesting notes, and I've been taking some from there.
mind if I see it?
I'm gonna search my person as I look for the book. I just had it somewhere around here. Let me. Here it is. And I'll pull it out of my bag and just hold it up to Chipper's dad.
He flips through a bunch of the pages. Yeah, I can't read this.
Yeah, not everyone can read it. I don't know why, but
Well, it looks like it's written in Thieves' Cant.
thieves can't.
Thieves' Cant is a language only rogues can read.
Yeah, I'm just what's the word? Being ignorant. I don't know what any of
No.
this
I'm
stuff.
just telling you IRL in case you know. Don't know.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. So you're gonna have to find somebody that can read that to make that for you. Lucky for you, I know a great blacksmith. Unlucky for you, he's an ogre.
Unlucky for me.
Well, ogres aren't typically too fond of humanoids, coming into their houses and wanting things from them.
I can be pretty persuasive despite my aggressive personality.
Well, I believe in you, but also don't get Chipper hurt or I'll have to kill you.
Much as I tease Chipper, and I try and say this as quietly as possible so no one else in the group hears. Much as I tease Chipper, I can't really see myself going back to being alone after spending so much time with this
Go ahead and
group.
give me a stealth check. And what's
There it
passive
is.
perceptions again? I know we have two 16s.
Mine's a
11
9.
and a 9.
22.
You beat everybody anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They can't hear you. He goes, all right. Well, and he kind of taps you on the shoulder. I'm going to get back to cooking.
Thanks for the notes.
Chipper and Richard. What are you asking Gooey to do?
I'm just gonna like, I don't know, set up like, or maybe I'll just ask him to like do something to like one of the leaves or something, like do fire stuff or something. Or see if he can whip things out. Do fire stuff. I just want him to test out stuff.
As he's kind of doing it, nothing really happens all that much. He can set some of the leaves on fire. And as he does so, a branch snaps and begins to fall on you. And Gooey springs into action and forms a very weird force field around you that knocks the tree away. Richard, upon examining it, you see that he's basically become metal.
Whoa!
Like he's solid or is he liquid?
He is solid.
He's solid metal.
Liquid.
Huh.
He then
Fucking
forms
me
back
away
into Gooey and checks on Chipper to make sure she's okay.
Don't normally see Agnews do that.
That was amazing!
No, I know I know that he
I'm
has
gonna
a magic
message
core
you-
now.
I'm gonna message you both because you're the ones reading into it here. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it in the chat. Everybody can know. Don't matter. But in character, they won't know.
Duh. I'll put it in my notes. This
No,
is
you'll
dope
pin it,
as
is what
fuck!
My notes. It's just all the pinned messages. That's your notes.
Yeah. I have my own pin messages in my own chat. Thank you. I pin my pins. Thank you.
Also, this is for Shark Dad, by the way.
Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. That's not from Talladega. What the fuck is it from? I know the movie. I've never seen the movie, but I know the movie. Is it Talladega?
I don't know. Just looked up just the term.
No, that's the Will Ferrell NASCAR thingy.
Yeah, it's Talladega
Yeah.
Nights.
Yeah.
Thank
Talladega
you. Wow, I can change
Oh
them
my
over to different
goodness.
materials. Let's go.
Crazy.
He has 3 spell slots. Oh, my baby's
Chipper.
growing up.
Crazy.
Ah!
For the chat, basically Gooey has become Fey Metal. But he can't form
Hey,
into
yo,
weapons.
Fey Metal.
He can transform into materials. Think like
No,
the
not
Incredibles, baby.
Not the Incredible baby.
He's
You know how
Jack Jack.
you know how he's able to turn into like fire and shit. Yeah, that's what Gooey can do now.
Oh boy.
Oh my god!
So like you can throw Gooey and he fireball and he turns into a big ball of fire.
Fireball. Bam, 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 bam.
He can also turn into metal, wood, water. Basically anything that's like elemental he can do.
Ah! This is dope!
At that, dinner is prepared and made for you guys. Anything you'd like to speak to about with your father, with Licorice, anyone else, with each other?
I'd probably show all of them what Gooey can do now. Make him like a little knife.
He can't turn into weapons.
Oh, okay. Make him into a little ball.
Yeah, you can change his element when he's like in his ball form. You can also make him into like the canopy thing. He can like
Yes!
shield you and stuff.
Oh, does that mean he can turn into like an actual shield?
You can hold him, yeah. You can have him make a little handle, and you can hold him as a shield.
Yo! I'll probably show them all like what he can do now.
Yeah, as he morphs and changes. Richard's the only one that's seen this. He kind of like the frequency matches your arm, Axton. Your dad's kind of sitting back like, what? Interesting.
Oh, wah!
Wah!
All right. Anybody else?
I've got nothing.
I got
Alright.
nothing.
So, you all tuck in for the night. Licorice offers to take the night watch, and he sits outside on the stoop. What is everybody else doing? Anything before bed, or are we just all going to bed?
I'll take it with him,
Okay.
just to be the first on watch.
Chipper, do you pick up the snake?
Yeah, I'll pick up the snake. I'll give my dad a kiss on the cheek, and I'll give him a hug.
He gives you a hug back,
Say
kiss on the
goodnight.
forehead.
I'm gonna talk to Guinevere.
Okay, what would you like to say to her?
Basically, I want to ask her more questions about her brother.
We will get to you.
Okay.
Zero, Ghost, anything?
No, not really.
Okay, so
Nothing.
Wait, does Chipper know about the book?
what
the
book?
fancy book. Ghost book. The
His notebook?
Smut.
yeah, no, the thief book.
No, probably not.
Ah, shit. Okay.
If you didn't know, you wouldn't be able to read it.
But there's pictures.
Crude drawings, but yes, there are pictures.
Close enough.
So yeah, you two sit out, and he's just staring at the stars. You can see a very troubled look on his face.
I would probably just try and converse with him about how exactly we're going to go about contacting or getting in touch with Alabaster.
I don't know. We're treading in new territory here. But I have to do something. Would you not do anything to protect your wife?
I will contemplate that question for a little bit. And then answer with, I probably would.
Now take that desire and multiply it by 100.
Oh dear.
And that's how it would feel to want to protect your daughter. He killed her in front of me.
Ah,
I wasn't strong enough then, but I am now.
strong enough to come back?
Come back or die trying.
I don't think Chipper could stand to lose both of her parents.
And that's not going to happen. Not as long as I breathe.
I sorely hope you're right.
This isn't going to be easy.
Never said it would be.
I need you to make me a promise. And he looks you deep in your eyes. If it comes to it, I need you to leave me.
I'll hold his gaze for a little bit. I'm not sure I can make a promise I can't keep, but I will try my best.
He continues to hold your gaze, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. If it looks like we're losing, I need you to get them out of here. I need you to get Chipper out.
I'll give him a small nod.
There is a protocol that Bon Bon knows. All you'll have to tell him is that it's done, and he will take care of the rest.
I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down.
You cannot tell Chipper about my plan.
I don't like it.
She mustn't know that I'm willing to sacrifice myself for her. Because just like her mother, she won't leave.
No parent wants to outlive their child. That much I know. Fine.
Do me a favor. When you go back in, send Chipper out for the second watch.
All right.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check! Natural 19 for a total of 25.
So with the 25, you both sit there, and he goes, you feel it too, don't you?
Yes. I do.
Now imagine feeling that every night. For months. Always watching you.
Enough to drive a man mad.
So what do you do for fun in your free time, Richard?
A lot of reading, mostly. Devouring any form of information I can, learning more about this wonderful world we live in. There's a lot to know.
And a lot more to be afraid of. I used to love playing games with Chipper when she was a kid. One game she liked to play was Princess. He begins to tear up. I'd play the fire-breathing dragon, and her mother would be the lordesses of the land, and in the end, Chipper would save the day. But I don't know if she's going to be strong enough this time. I don't know if this dragon can be defeated.
Neither do I. But won't stop us from trying, will it?
Giving our all.
It's all we can give.
You should get some rest. We have a long day tomorrow.
I'll give him a nod and slowly get down and go back into the tent. I'll wake up Chipper and send her out.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. She'll wake up and get ready and then go out.
As you step out, he goes, there she is.
You're still awake.
Yeah, just trouble sleeping, that's all, dear. How was your
Make sure
rest?
you get some rest. It was good.
He kind of pulls out a bag and he goes, I brought your favorite. And inside it's small gumballs.
She'll get like 2 and stick them in her mouth. Chipmunk style.
Remember how you used to pelt these with me when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I miss those days. Before all of it got complicated.
It did.
But I have you back now, and I'm not going to lose you again, metaphorically speaking. This time I'll be able to keep in contact because I won't be such a butt. And he pokes your nose.
If anything, it was me being a butt.
You are never a butt. If anything, you're the heart. The pure heart.
Dad jokes.
Bonbon never stopped talking about you. And he scolded me every day, and you see his eyes go really wide. He's a big old softy.
He is. Even though he likes to argue with us.
He's our Bonbon, and in the back of your head, you guys can feel his grimace.
His ears are burning.
Bon Jovi.
We're in our bag of reminds Bon Jovi.
Do you feel ready for this?
I'd be lying if I said I was. But I think with all of us combined, I think we could do it.
He lets out a smirk as he stares into the fire. And he says, "Do you remember the story I used to tell you? You were very young, but it always put you to sleep. It was a tale about a small shoe cobbler who had big dreams of being in the circus. He wanted to make clown shoes, but his father never let him make those clown shoes, and eventually he was able to get away and join the circus to make those clown shoes. But we never do see what happens to the father at the end of that story. And Chipper, I have to tell you that the end of that story, the father feels horrible for the way he treated him. He wishes that he could have just been kinder. He wishes and hopes that his daughter won't hate him at the end of the day."
I can never hate you. I never did. I just wanted to prove myself.
Even after the security snake?
Even after the security snake.
You're a lot stronger than I gave you credit for. And hell, you have a transforming goo monster with you now. You are truly the greatest thing I've ever made. And I know we're going to walk out of this together, head held high, hand in hand. And we're going to be able to make Bonbon be the dragon this time.
Can we give him little wings this time?
We can give him anything you want.
We'll have to fight him to put it on.
I think Rex can hold him down. He kind of grabs your shoulder and pulls you in close. He stares at the stars. Did you know I used to name them as a kid? Nothing crazy.
Stars?
Yeah. Should go ahead and try it. Just give them silly names.
Well, which ones did you name?
Well, you see the one right there next to the moon, shining all bright? I named that one Dolores. It's crazy. I don't name them anything good. Just silly little names.
I think Dolores is a nice name.
Good, it was almost your name.
Mom beat you to it.
Your mom beat it out of me, is what she did. She never liked your grandma's name. I can't say I blame her. You hear all those animals out there?
Yeah.
They're all rooting you on. Just like
They're
me.
rooting us on.
I'm always in your corner.
She'll hug him.
You're truly
Okay.
okay? He didn't hurt you?
Yes. It was a bit of a surprise, but with everybody with me, I think we'll beat him, Dad.
You sure have grown your family quite a lot. And I could not have foreseen a greater course of events than I have in you now. I love you, Chipper.
you too, Dad.
Kind of brushes your hair as you guys stare into the evening. As we pan away from the camp, you see two bright yellow piercing eyes. And then it fades to black. And that is today's session.
No! The early cliffhanger again!
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I really do appreciate you.
Ah!
You'll have to come back next week for the fantastic conclusion of the Chipper arc in the Feywild. I know everybody here is very grateful for each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much for all the subs and the raid. Go check out Fuckies and all my friends. We have 8W8Viz, the_orange_1_. We have VTuber Ghost. It's VTuber _Ghost. And we have the wonderful and hilariously silly Rex at Decode the Punk. So we will see you next time.
Played by Zero.
In Axton, but he doesn't stream anywhere.
But he doesn't stream, but
We
he's
love
included.
Axton. He's like our
We love-
grizzled dad.
We also like that Brian FRG guy. He's pretty cool.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Nah, praise him.
Yeah, he's just good,
Axton's our grizzled dad.
What?
Okay.
So yeah,
I got a question, but okay.
We'll be back next week, everybody. I appreciate you. And until then, this is Brian FRG. We just finished D&D, and we're signing off. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.